Happy New Year! For my first project of 2026, I completely rebuilt my Daily Rosary app from the ground up. What started as a simple web wrapper is now a fully native iOS experience with smooth animations, accessibility features, and a design I'm really proud of. Let me show you what changed. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm sharing the complete redesign of the Daily Rosary app, a prayer companion that helps Catholics follow the traditional rosary prayers with the correct mystery for each day of the week. The old version worked, but it was basically a glorified web browser inside an iOS app. Users had to deal with web page loading times, awkward navigation, and it just didn't feel like a real iPhone app. So I decided to rebuild it completely, using Swift and SwiftUI to create something that feels native, looks beautiful, and actually helps people focus on their prayers. The app is built around 3 core screens, each designed with simplicity in mind. The home screen is where you'll spend most of your time. It shows your daily rosary, broken down into 7 clear steps, from the opening prayers through the 5 decades of the mystery, all the way to the closing prayers. At the top, there's a beautiful date picker that lets you swipe through the week. Each day is color-coded based on which mystery you pray. Blue for joyful mysteries on Mondays and Saturdays, purple for sorrowful on Tuesdays and Fridays, golden yellow for glorious on Wednesdays and Sundays, and pink for luminous on Thursdays. The app automatically knows which mystery to show based on Catholic tradition. Right below that is a progress tracker, showing how far you've gotten through your prayers. As you check off each step, the progress bar fills up with that day's mystery color. It's a small thing, but it feels really satisfying to see your progress build throughout your prayer time. And the prayer screen gives you access to 3 different devotional categories. There's the St. Jude Novena with 5 different prayers to the patron saint of hopeless cases. The Divine Mercy section includes the full Chaplet, the 3 o'clock prayer, and all 9 days of the Divine Mercy Novena. And finally, Holy Intercessors lets you pray to beloved saints like Our Lady of Guadalupe, Saint Carlo Acutis, Saint Padre Pio, and Saint Mother Teresa. Each category is color-coded. Green for Saint Jude, red for Divine Mercy, and orange for the Holy Intercessors. Tap any category and you get the full prayer list with progress tracking for each one. The settings screen is where the accessibility features live. You can adjust the text size across 4 different levels: small, medium, large, and extra large. This was important to me because prayer apps should be usable by everyone, including elderly users who might need larger text. There's also a dark mode toggle for late-night prayers, and options to reset your prayer progress or clear all app data if you want to start fresh. One of my main goals was to create an interface that doesn't get in the way of prayer. The old app had loading spinners, web page transitions, and all these distractions that broke your concentration. The new design is built on 3 principles: clarity, consistency, and calm. Damn. Clarity means every screen has a clear purpose. No cluttered sidebars or hidden menus. Just clean cards with generous spacing, big readable text, and obvious buttons. When you open the app, you immediately know what to do. Consistency means the whole app speaks the same visual language. Every screen uses the same header style with the rosette icon, the same card layouts with colored accent bars at the top, and the same clean white backgrounds that automatically adapt to dark mode. Once you learn how one screen works, you understand them all. Calm was the hardest part. I removed all the unnecessary decorations and focused on creating a meditative experience. The colors are soft and purposeful. Each mystery has its own distinct shade, but nothing is too bright or distracting. The animations use gentle spring physics, so when you tap a checkbox or change dates, everything moves smoothly and naturally. It feels peaceful, which is exactly what a prayer app should feel like. The accessibility features were a huge priority for this rebuild. The 4-tier font size system doesn't just change one number. It proportionally scales titles, body text, subtitles, and captions so everything stays balanced. If you pick extra large, you get 20-point body text, 24-point titles, and everything else scales accordingly. Dark mode isn't just an inverted color scheme. I rebuilt every screen using iOS system colors that automatically adapt to light and dark themes. The backgrounds shift from light gray to dark gray. Text colors invert perfectly, and even the shadows adjust their opacity. It looks natural in both modes because it's designed for both from the ground up. The progress tracking system gives users a real sense of accomplishment. Every prayer, every mystery, every step can be checked off. The progress bar animates smoothly as you complete tasks, and there's just something satisfying about watching that colored bar fill up as you pray. It's a small dopamine hit that encourages people to finish their daily prayers. And here's the best part. The app works completely offline. All the prayer text is built right into the app, so you can pray on a plane, in a church basement, with no cell service, or anywhere else. No loading spinners, no check your internet connection errors. Just instant access to your prayers whenever you need them. From a development perspective, this was a complete rewrite. The old app was built with UIKit and loaded everything from web views. The new version is 100% native Swift and SwiftUI, which means better performance, smoother animations, and a truly native OS feel. The mystery system automatically calculates which prayers to show based on the day of the week, following traditional Catholic rosary patterns. The date picker dynamically generates a 7-day window around whatever date you select, and the entire interface updates its color theme to match. User settings persist using iOS user defaults, so your font size preference and dark mode choice stay exactly how you left them. And because SwiftUI is reactive, when you change a setting, every screen that uses that setting updates instantly. No page refreshes, no delays. So that's the new Daily Rosary app. What started as a web wrapper is now a fully native iOS experience that I'm genuinely proud of. It's faster, more beautiful, and actually helps people focus on their prayers instead of fighting with the interface. For the next update, I'm considering adding prayer reminders with iOS notifications, audio guides for people who prefer listening, and maybe a streak tracker to encourage daily prayer habits. But I wanted to get this foundation solid first. If you're working on your own mobile app redesign, my biggest piece of advice is to focus on one thing at a time. I could have tried to cram in notifications and audio and everything else. But instead, I focused on making 3 screens absolutely perfect. Now I have a solid foundation to build on. Thanks for watching and Happy New Year. If you're building something in 2026, drop a comment and let me know what you're working on.